Hello and welcome back to our FM22 Journeyman with Hertha Berlin, where we're doing quite well at the start of the season. If you are new to this series, we are trying to get from non-league football to winning the Champions League. This is our fourth club and our first foreign club in the series so far, and we are in our first full season with Hertha Berlin. As we can see here, given the table, we're doing okay at the start of the season. We've obviously played 3 more games since the last episode yesterday, where we faced Bayern Munich and Union Berlin. We have then faced FC Köln, Mainz and Mönchengladbach, and we've won all 3 of those, and in that time only actually conceded 1 goal as well. So in our first 5 games of the season, we've only conceded 3 goals so far. 2 of them were against Bayern Munich when we were down to 10 men. So I feel like we are having a very good start to the season. We have got 2 more matches today. The first one is against RB Leipzig and the second one is against Stuttgart. The only thing with the RB Leipzig one is they're not exactly having a fantastic start to the season. They find themselves all the way down in 10th. This is the team we're going to use for the first match against RB Leipzig. We've got Mendy in goal. Our back 4 is Cucurella, Valdez, Mancini and Funk. We've then got Freeman, Traore and Neuhaus in midfield. Cavarat and Techahoa on the wings, with Maxi Gomez up front. We are still suffering some injury woes. As we can see, we've got Valdez back in the side, but Thierry Small is now out for another 5 days. He's been out for a little bit already. Del Port is now out for another 4 days. He had a twisted knee, so he's been out for a couple of weeks. And Schuber is out for another 3 to 5 months after breaking his leg in training. We're not having the best of luck so far with our injuries, but we deal with it, I guess. We've got a bit of a better squad depth than maybe we had in the previous season. We've kind of built our squad so we've got a replacement for anyone that does get injured or suspended, etc., that is of an equally good quality. If you are new to the channel, of course, and you do enjoy today's series, please do subscribe to the channel. This series is uploaded daily on the channel, and we are trying to win the Champions League, as I previously mentioned. At the moment, we're just rebuilding Hertha Berlin a little bit. If it sounds like something you'd enjoy, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed today's video as well, why not hit the like button? It really does support us with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to some people who might not have seen it yet. For the moment, though, we are going to focus on today's match, and more importantly, the fact as well that if we do win this match, we could potentially go top of the league table. I say potentially, I think it's actually a foregone conclusion that if we win today, we will go top of the league table, because we're so far ahead in goal difference already that I think we do then jump Hoffenheim, Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen and automatically find ourselves at the top of the table. Now it's just going to be a case of, can we keep up our good form and go and do it? That was a really good tackle there by Mancini to completely stop that attack dead in its track, and Maxi Gomez through on goal there. He's had a fantastic start to the season. In between episodes or in between matches, perhaps we might have a quick look at his contribution this season, have a look at his stats for the season. I think so far he has more goals than games, but I can't say that hand on heart because we have played more games since I last checked it, so it might be that now he's actually caught up with those ones. We've had lots and lots of the ball here and lots of shots, but we don't seem to be actually scoring a goal. Poulsen there, that's messy. That was very messy. I mean, the referee is going to the little man in his ear to try and establish whether that was offside or not. But honestly, good luck to him, because that was just a goal mouth scramble. The goal has been awarded. I mean, fair enough. I can't say whether that was offside, onside, who scored it. I mean, it's pinball in the box. It's kind of bounced around everywhere. It could be an own goal. It could be a good goal. I don't know who scored that one. The crux of the matter is, though, we are now 1-0 down against RB Leipzig, which isn't great. I mean, we've had a really good start to the season, But it's easy, as we know from previous seasons, to throw that all away and it kind of mean nothing come the end of the season. So what we do need to be doing now is probably going on the attack, and we need to be getting a goal very, very quickly here, not letting RB Leipzig score another one. And we are almost in the 70th minute. We're not scoring here. We're not really producing anything. And we're not getting any highlights in this second half either. Kavarat's having a shocker of a match again. He's so inconsistent. I find him a really frustrating player. I'm very, very tempted come January to replace him because just the inconsistency. He has really, really good matches, but equally he has matches like this one where he's just shocking and gives absolutely nothing to the team. We're making 3 substitutions here. Luca going to be coming on. We'll change that to advance forward. Penna coming over on the left, and then Jaeger coming in on the right as well. And we'll make all of this a little bit more positive and try and get at least a goal. I mean, a point would be good. I really, really don't want a loss. It's very easy keep like winning these easy games in the Bundesliga, but unless we're winning the more difficult ones, by which I mean RB Leipzig, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, I think are probably the most difficult games in this league at the moment. Unless we are going to be winning those ones, then we're never even going to get anywhere near the top of the league. Jaeger's come on, got a yellow card straight away, and then a second yellow card equally as quickly and got himself sent off. Not ideal, really. Can we put Freeman there? I mean, Freeman can actually kind of do a job there. So I guess that is what we do, and we just go positive. We encourage the team. We seem to love getting a red card this season. This is the second one in as many episodes on the channel. Obviously, we got one with Traore in midfield and the opening match of the season against Bayern Munich, and we've now got another one today. I didn't even see Jaeger get the first yellow card, if I'm honest. He got the second one so quickly after the first one that I didn't have time to actually adjust any of his instructions or go, probably stay on your feet, lad. Don't go and get yourself another yellow card. Don't be stupid. He has gone and been stupid, and it's now put us in a situation again where we're not likely to be getting back into this game. It's also super frustrating because you look at the match stats here. 13 shots. We need to be putting one of those away. Maxi Gomez has been allowing those in all season, but today just, I don't know, bit off form, not fancying it. We've now gone 2-0 down to RB Leipzig. That's probably the end of this tie. We're not going to get back into this one now. We seem to do this all too often, where we have really good runs of form. We've had a chance to go top, and we've kind of bottled it. RB Leipzig, as I said, I know they are a big side, but they are not having a fantastic start to their season. So losing to them today, there wasn't really any reason for it. We're just going to tell the team they weren't good enough today. I mean, there's nothing else we can say here particularly. It leaves us in 5th after we've all played our 6 games. So we're not miles behind. It's not the end of the world. It's just a frustration, really. And it's annoying given the fact that we could have gone top. It's very annoying the fact that Jaeger's come in and got himself a red card, which is really not help the situation. And now we've got to go and face Stuttgart, who, as we can see, are down in 15th. They've only got 1 win from their 6 played so far and 5 losses. So you'd hope this is a game we should be going and winning, but who knows with this team. And for that match against Stuttgart, we're not making a huge amount of changes to the side. We've got Mendy in goal, Cucurella, Del Port, Mancini and Funk as our back 4. So Del Port coming in for Valdez there. Freeman, Traore and Neuhaus in midfield. Kavarat over on the left. Akahomak coming in for Techahoa over on the right, and Maxi Gomez remaining up front. We do need a very quick response from the team here. This one needs to be an emphatic win. We cannot afford this season to be getting a couple of losses on the trot. We do want to be at least top 3 challenging for Europe, but realistically, we do want to be challenging for the league if we can. I think we've definitely got the team to do it and at least challenge this season and maybe win next season, because we've got lots of players here that are capable of growing into very good players. Maybe need a bit of game time in order to grow and get themselves up to a proper Bundesliga standard of playing. But I think we can definitely do that here. We just need to give them enough game time and time to do it. Stuttgart here have come out of the gates dominating the match so far though, so we do need to get on top of this match a little bit quicker than we are doing now. We haven't had a shot yet and we are 20 minutes in. We have got a corner here though, Neuhaus into the near post, and Mancini knocking that one home for his 4th goal of the season. Again, if he's not defending goals, we keep him in the side because he will go up and score them on a corner. The board wanted us to make the most of set pieces, and I definitely think we are doing that this season. This will be match 6, match 7, and it will be our 4th goal off a corner just for Mancini. Here is another one. That one coming very, very close to going in as well. Corners are dangerous with this side. Mancini's very, very good at actually scoring them. Maxi Gomez obviously very tall as well, and when Maxi Gomez isn't playing, we've then got Luca coming into the side who's equally as good. We're very lucky we've actually scored that corner though, because looking at the match stats, we're not really doing that well. Maybe we just drop down a little bit to like a cautious mentality here. We are away from home, so that might be having a little bit of an effect, but I'd expect us to be doing a little bit better in this tie. Cucurella here with a throw in to launch maybe an attack here, and Neuhaus through on goal, but doesn't really make a lot of that chance. It's a bit of a wasted one in the end. It's a very, very soft shot, and never was going to beat the goalkeeper from that sort of range. But we go out to the second half. We are 1-0 up. Jobs are good in at the moment, and we are now ahead on shots as well. So we have slowly built into this match. Once again, no yellow cards all over the place. So let's just tell these players to ease off the tackles, because we do not want more red cards of all the thing. Please, dear Lord, stop the red cards. And it might be time to start thinking about some substitutions here. I'm very tempted to just try what we were talking about last episode. So we're going to put Tetrahoa up front instead of Maxi Gomez. Akahomak has come in but hasn't had a fantastic match, so I feel like we can put Penna in on this side. Maybe probably Malario is probably a better choice there, so we're going to put him in on that right hand side instead, see how things go there. I'd really be interested to see if Tetrahoa is going to make any sort of impact up front, because again, my assistant manager is determined we should be starting him there. Obviously we've got Maxi Gomez, we've got Lucas, so why would we want to be starting Tetrahoa? Because we like starting him on this right hand side. But equally, if we played him there and found that he's going to score oodles and oodles of goals, then we'll start him there, and we'll worry about the right hand side of our midfield at a later date. That's secondary to actually putting the ball in the back of the net. Maxi Gomez has been doing quite well up until this point. This episode, not the best indication of that, and he does seem to be a little bit of a striker that he has scored 6 in 6 before this match, but equally 3 of those I think were in one match. Then he won't score a goal for 3 or 4 matches. So when you're having a look at his rating, it is slightly flawed. I'd rather have a striker that scored a goal every match than one that scored 3 every 3 matches, if that makes some sort of sense. We want consistency over those very short bursts, and we have just injured a Stuttgart player there. We don't care though. Tetrahoa is still on the counter attack, put himself out wide, crossed into the box of Cavarat. That looked like it went over the line to me. Malario's also injured, which is not an ideal situation, but we are going to get a corner out of this counter-attack. And here we are taking it. Who's going to be taking that one? Neuhaus is going to be taking that one. He took the first one. That Mancini did put away. I'm not sure what's actually happening here, though. We seem to be waiting. Are we taking injured player off the field, maybe? Possibly that's what's happening here. We are eventually going to take the corner. Maybe. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're going to sit here all evening and not take it. We have eventually taken it, and after all of that build-up, it's just been cleared by the Stuttgart defender. Now Stuttgart are on the counter-attack. Can we stop this one before it goes too much further? Neuhaus is trying to block his route through to goal. He's crossed it into the box, but that's easily been cleared by Cucurella there. And again, yeah, that looks I mean, it's hard to tell, but that looks over the line to me. VAR's obviously not given it, so I'd assume that VAR's saying it hasn't, but it hasn't affected the result in the end. We do go and win 1-0 against Stuttgart. Not the most emphatic of wins, but then the best teams that win the league are always the ones that can go and grind out results. As it stands, that does put us top, but obviously, as we can see, Hoffenheim, Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund and Bayern Munich all still to play, so I don't feel like we will be there for very much longer. But it's nice to be there for a little bit. Malario's also now got injured. Mancini, we need to go and praise him. Nice one in front of goal. Cucurella's a legend. I mean, he is, but I'm just waiting for Thierry Small to be fit, and then we probably start playing him over on the left again, because I'm still very aware that Cucurella probably going to want to be leaving. If we're looking at the dynamics page, we can see that he's still wanting to be going. We have got another couple of other players who want to leave as well, but no one too concerning. So after that episode of slightly mixed results, we now need to go away and play Karlsruhe, who I'm assuming, I don't remember them being in the Bundesliga last season, so I think they're a newly promoted side. And then we probably are going to come back for the matches against Hoffenheim and Mönchengladbach, just because Hoffenheim are top of the table at the moment. And then the episode after that will be the Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen matches as well. Obviously, with only the 18 teams in the Bundesliga is slightly shorter, and there's less important games in it at the moment. Our important games really are Hoffenheim, probably, Bayer Leverkusen, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern, RB Leipzig, Union Berlin. So we've kind of got 6 teams that are worth showing on YouTube, I think. And then we play whatever teams are next to them. The Mönchengladbach match as well is obviously the second round of the DFB Pokal, so it'd be nice to get a run in that one. Especially as we have promised some of our players that we will be mounting a challenge for a domestic cup this season, so no pressure in that match against Mönchengladbach. Of course, if you have enjoyed today's episode, guys, please do drop a like down below the video, and if you want to follow along with this series, which is uploaded daily, please hit the subscribe button and join the channel as well. Until next time though, guys, thank you very much for watching. Check out the videos that are on the end screen, and I will see you on tomorrow's video for the matches against Hoffenheim and Mönchengladbach. See you there.